We have a very august visitor from India, His Excellency, the Minister for External Affairs, Minister Jaishankar, is visiting Nigeria. He has been here since yesterday. He was in Lagos, where he was in several very important key engagements, very productive. And today, of course, he visited with us here at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, where we had very useful deliberations, and importantly, the crescendo was the meeting of the sixth meeting of the Joint Commission between Nigeria and India, where several issues were discussed with regards to several sectors, ranging from the economy, trade, consular issues, culture, aviation, and so on and so forth. And I have to say that the meeting was very fruitful, at the end of which you can see that we have signed some agreements, one of which has to do with solar energy. And then, of course, the all-encompassing Joint Commission also, which, like I said, is something that is quite important. And you know that Nigeria and India have a lot in common. They're the two largest democracies on the continent of Asia and Africa. They are the most populous, and we have a common bond. We have been friends for a long time. The brotherhood continues to get stronger. Thank you.
Okay, let me just add a few words to what the Minister said. On my part, I'm really very pleased to be here. This is my first visit. And I'm particularly satisfied with the discussions with the Joint Commission. I had the privilege of hosting the Minister briefly last year. We were also very honored that the President of Nigeria, His Excellency President Tinubu, came for the G20 summit in September. So, as my colleague noted, we have a long, strong, good history with a very firm foundation of cooperation. And our effort today is at a time when, technology is changing, economics is changing, world politics is changing. How do we build a relationship which is in tune with the needs of the future, which for two democratic countries with an inclusive socio-economic outlook, how do we, through exchange of experiences and capabilities, support each other? We discussed some issues important issues in the world today, some regional issues as well. I think there were insights I gained from the Minister which were very helpful for me, especially in regard to this region. So it's really been a very, very satisfying day. I should add that during this visit, I've had an opportunity to address two business gatherings, to meet the Indian community in Nigeria who are very happy here, who are making a very big contribution here, and to address one of the premier think tanks of Nigeria. So it's been a very good 2 days. Thank you.
Okay, so sir, we know that Nigeria and India has had a long-standing relationship. Now that you're signing this memorandum of understanding, are there new things that we're going to begin to see Nigeria and India will be collaborating?
Oh yes, absolutely. I think one of the agreements we signed was on solar energy. So we will see much more cooperation in the field of green and clean growth. Secondly, Nigeria and India, we both face big health challenges. How do we make medicines, health facilities affordable and accessible? So that is also something we will be looking at. We discussed transportation. How can we work together on transportation, on other forms of energy, on security. On investments on technology of various kinds, we are even looking at how do we use digital technology for cashless payments between our two countries. So yes, the answer is there will be many new things happening in the relationship. They will take into account new technologies and new capabilities in both our countries. So it's a very forward-looking relationship that we envisage.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency.